So I didn't think I would be making an update video this soon with the whole Unity controversy and everything. I really didn't think so, but we're here. So Unity tried to come out and apologize for their recent awful business decision, and game developers were gonna threaten Unity by not using their game engine anymore because of their recent business decision that didn't quite sit well with developers, and they didn't agree. And Unity tried to pull a fast one on them, but fortunately, people caught on quickly, and they were calling out Unity for being anti-consumer with their recent business decision. I'm sorry for stuttering. And I even talked a little bit about this in my previous video too, but if you guys want more information, I am going to be pulling up an article that describes Unity's attempted apology, which I'm going to get to the article in a second, but Unity did also come out on Twitter with an apology that kind of seems like if they were making a game, like, oh, we're sorry for releasing a broken game, but instead they came out and just tried to say, oh, we're sorry for making this terrible business decision. We're gonna roll back on it. Nobody is that stupid, Unity. You've already dealt the damage, and the damage has already been done. So, you're gonna have to suffer the consequences going forward, whether you like it or not. So, before I get carried away with my rant, I'm gonna pull up the article from gamerrant.com that somewhat summarizes a little bit of Unity's apology. So, I'm gonna read it to you all, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on this after. Now, keep in mind, they also did come out with a Twitter apology as well, so I'm going to pull that up as well, but I digress, so let's get on with the article. Unity Technologies has apologized and promised significant changes to its controversial runtime fee policies after facing widespread criticism and boycotts from the game developers. Unity's decision to charge developers for every game installation sparked outrage, leading to a wave of backlash against the company and a boycott of its ad platform. While Unity has acknowledged the frustration caused by previous announcements, the specific changes that they planned to make and yet to be revealed. There are concerns about the impact of the policy changes on developers and the management previous share sales. The newly introduced Unity runtime fee was set to impact developers whose revenue exceeded $200,000 over the preceding 12 months, coupled with games garnering more than 200,000 installations, while Unity has consistently been lauded, I think is how you say it, as one of the premier game engines, often mentioned in the same breath as the industry giants like Epic Games, Unreal Engine, and Valve's Source Engine. Its versatility is underscored by titles such as Hollow Knight, Pokemon Go, Monumentum Valley 2, RimWorld, and Fall Guys. These examples exemplify the engine's adaptability, enabling developers of all backgrounds to bring their creative visions to life. However, the Tuesday announcement triggered a wave of backlash against Unity, despite its status as a globally renowned development engine. Many game developers have joined forces to boycott Unity Technologies' ad platform in protest, taking a significant stand against the new pricing model. Nevertheless, Unity has now released a fresh statement of acknowledging the concerns in their statement. Unity acknowledges the frustration and the confusion caused by the earlier runtime fee policy announcement. They express their commitment to actively listen to feedback from their team members, community, customers, and partners. So, this is the tweet that Unity has sent out on Twitter, and this is what it says. We have heard you. We apologize for the confusion and Angus the runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday caused. We are listening, taking our team members, community, customers, and partners, and we'll be making changes to the policy. We will share an update in a couple of days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedback. Now, of course, this tweet did go viral, and this definitely sparked a lot of attention, and everyone who read this was pretty upset towards Unity, honestly. And can you blame them? No, of course not. Because again, I would be just as mad if Unity tried to pull this kind of BS stuff on us as well. And I know there are going to be some fanboys that are trying to defend Unity and all that stuff. Like, I just don't understand like how you can even defend Unity for making a terrible business decision like this and all that. Like, you can't defend them. Like, the damage has already been done. At this point, I would argue to say that it's too little too late. Like, they've already made a choice like this, and now they're seeing and they're realizing, oh shoot, we're getting a lot of backlash from this. We should probably backpedal on some of these decisions, right? Now, I'm going to come out and say this right now. If Unity does actually pull back and actually try to actually do what they said, and they're gonna say, oh, we're sorry, we're gonna actually backtrack on all this and cancel everything that we said we were going to do. If they backtrack on stuff like that, then I guess that would be considered as some form of damage control. But knowing the current situation that is still unfolding, I'm going to have to take a wild guess and say, no, I don't believe Unity is going to do that. I find that very hard to believe at this point. So, to wrap this whole video up, Unity should be ashamed of their decision for trying to pull an anti-consumer move on these developers. And Unity needs to learn a lesson. And if you ask me personally, I think that their negative PR is starting to catch up with them. So I don't see any form of recovery after this one. So Unity is just going to have to bite the bullet and just take the hate on this one. So, with that being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm giving you all an update on the entire Unity controversy, and I'll see you all later.